how important is patience in this industry?
Wow. I literally was just telling someone about patience the other day. And we talked about just the journey and falling in love with the journey to being great. Like, there's always going to be a new goal, a new destination. Right. You have to be patient and fall in love with the process, because the process ain't going nowhere. The process ain't going nowhere. There's always going to be a process to get anything you want. There's going to be a process, steps you have to take to get it. You have to fall in love with that part and be patient with yourself. Be patient because, like I said, greatness takes time.
And I think that is a major key, is understanding, and that's where you just got to talk to the person and see where their goal is, because unfortunately, everybody's goal is not to be great. Mm-hmm. So in that case, it's hard to talk patience to somebody because they don't care enough to be patient enough to actually hone something. Mm-hmm. They just want to, you have people that just want to do something so they can hear it. And that's what kind of messes up that thing. I feel like it's easier to have patience when you understand you're building towards something. Mm-hmm. And then you can say, well, I don't do this great right now, but in time I will. Mm-hmm. And if I take the time to do it great the first time, then I don't have to take that time to learn how to do it great again. And that is a big thing, but that can only happen. So it's like you said, don't spend time trying to explain yourself to people that's trying to misunderstand you. Because if they're not gonna get it, some people just won't get it, it'll go over their head. So some people don't care about patience because they're not even trying to be that dope. They just care, I just want some stuff out. Okay, well, we're just the wrong people to talk to then.
We're not the right people.
We're not the right people, because we're going to talk to you about how to be great. Right. And that's going to take time. And if, you know, and it's easy to get excited when you, because a lot of artists, if they've never heard themselves sound good, and then they come to our studio, at this point we make music on a certain level. So we work with a lot of new artists. Their first song they get from us is like the best song they ever did in their life. So they just want to move. Now I'm ready to put it out. It's like, whoa. Come here real quick. We just talked about all the stuff. Let me just have you sing this first verse all the way through and get everything right. Oh, okay. So now, now you understand why we got to work. Because Beyonce don't just get on stage and just do it.
Nah.
That's 100% so real. I had that argument with so many people doing music. It's like they got in the studio Sunday. They want to release it Monday. I'm like, yo. I'm like, good music doesn't have an expiration date. I don't care if somebody, like even when Childish Gambino put out that record and everybody thought it was from an old school record, that one that was on, what was it, Get Out, the movie? Right. Yeah, and everybody thought it was an old school record. They was like, who is this? Right. Like, this just got made, buddy.
No, you know, but no. This is just the type of music that's the vibe that he creates.
Yeah, the vibe.
It's timeless.
So good music is always timeless. You do not have to rush it. We're going to the last question is, if you got a chance to talk to your younger self, let's say you right now got a chance to go back and talk to your 14-year-old self, what advice do you believe you would give your younger self?
Take advantage of every opportunity, especially the opportunity to gain knowledge. Knowledge is power. And when you know how to do, like, exactly how to use something, like reading, for example. When you read manuals, you get a new camera. You learn, you read the manual, you learn how to use it. You can use it to its fullest capacity. You can use it however it needs to be used, however it can be used. Like, if you have knowledge, I'd say you can take yourself anywhere. You can do anything with that. Just gain as much knowledge as possible.
Understood.
For me, I would tell myself that the greatness was always there, and you don't need anybody else to tell you that it is. Because for me, you know, it wasn't until somebody sat me down and told me that for me to even believe it in myself. You know, and even when I was playing ball in high school, my coach was telling me this, like, it seems like you just have doubts from time to time, but it was a lot of stuff going on in my personal life that would make me just have disbelief in myself. And for me, I would just tell myself, no, the greatness has always been there. It's just up to you to push through. And I feel like that's something a lot of people can just, you know, even when we work with artists now, we tell them all the time, I'm not making you great. All I'm doing is helping the greatness in you come out more. I can't give you what you don't have. And all I'm doing literally is helping that seed in you grow. And when you believe, the world around you will change. And that's literally a miracle on earth in my eyes. If you can help one person just believe a little more, believe in their self, their dream, their life, something, everything from that point will change. And that is literally our power on this. It's literally the ability to create a miracle, to shift a life.
Thank you for watching A Wise Way. Subscribe to stay updated, share to pass the knowledge, or view our other videos on the left.